Howdy, y'all. You're streaming here back with another video, and today we are going to the Old West. Kinda. Not at all, actually. We're going to Florida, which is the opposite of the West. It's about as far east as you can go before hitting Europe. But anyway, we're heading on down to Florida, which to us here in Ireland is Texas. So let me explain. Much how, like, a lot of Americans think that all of us Irish people live in little stone cottages on farms. Full transparency, I live in a little stone cottage on a farm, a stud farm. It was a regular farm till I moved in. But much how a lot of Americans think that about us, to us, anything even remotely Old Westy-ish, it's Texas. That's the way we see it. It could be Oklahoma, it could be Florida, it could be Oregon. It's Texas. Anyway, actually, hence the Dallas-Fort Worth brothel inspector's badge and my hold on, I'll take it off because you won't be able to see it. Texas Ranger badge. Let's put that back on. Oh, fucking hell. I knew that was gonna happen. Right in the nip. Maybe I wouldn't make it as a ranger. Fucking hell. Anyway, so we're going full Red Dead Redemption on this one here. It's a weird chase. So basically, cops, lawmen, should I say, on their steeds. No, not steeds. Steeds is kind of more medieval. Lawmen on their ponies chasing down a wanted man, and it's actually hilarious. It's a bizarre chase. But let's get into it now. You hear, y'all? I don't know how to Old West. Here we go.
Move forward. Hey, come on. Hey, come on. Get in, Nash. Get that Batman. Get that Batman, Nash. Get him. Get him now. Hey, get on the ground. You're gonna get run over. Come on, Nash. Come on, Nash. Get him, boy. You better stop. You're gonna get hit. Come on, Nash. Come on. Come on.
Can I just point out, like, as a horse lover, and I grew up around horses, that horse has zero interest in this chase. Like, he is not even breaking out of that slow trot. Like, I mean, to be fair, he probably doesn't need to because he is keeping pace with the guy, but that horse, she's like, come on, Nash, get that bad man. Hi ho, silver away. And Nash is just like, what? Oh, yeah, fuck, whatever. Let's go get him, I suppose. Yeah, I'm just going to leisurely trot after him. Anyway.
Come on, Nash. Come on. Good boy. Good boy. Get that Batman, Nash. Get that Batman, Nash. Come on, Nash. Come on, Nash.
It's the slowest horse
Come
ever.
on, Nash. Get that Batman. Come on.
Jesus.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Get on the f***ing ground. You're going to get run over by the horse. Put your hands in your pocket.
No, you're not, because the horse ain't going to catch you at that speed. I'm just saying. Jesus.
Get down in your pocket. Get on the f***ing ground. Come on, Nash. He just threw his head. Come on. Come on.
Jesus. Did you see Nash trying to jump up over the curb? Nash couldn't jump out of his own fucking way.
Nash, come on, get that man. Come on. Come on. Come on, Nash. Come on, Bubba. Come on, Nash. Bro, you're not going to be able to run us on the horse. You better stop.
Yes, he is going to be able to outrun you on that horse. Jesus, Murphy. I've seen glaciers move faster than that. That horse would not last long on this farm, I can tell you that much. This is a horse racing farm. That fucker, he'd be glue before you know it. But, like, I mean, he's probably like an Irish draft cross or something. They're not exactly fast, but they're definitely faster than a human. Not this one, though. This horse is like, whatever, man. Just let the guy in the car get him. Zero interest. Not a single fuck given by this horse. I love horses, don't get me wrong. But at the same time, do you ever notice, I find horses to be very dismissive and condescending, because anytime I've ever said anything to a horse, they've just been dismissive. Even this morning, neighbor was passing on his horse. I was like, what's up, horse? He's just like, so dismissive. I don't get it. Anyway, moving on.
I got him, Zach. You're good. I got him. Zach, let go. I got him. Give me, or here, take. Told you were gonna outrun us, bro.
Well, officers get this suspect
sorry,
in custody.
No, right? I know he stopped and all, right? Great job, you and the horse. He did stop, but that's only because you told him. He absolutely was capable and, in fact, actually actively outrunning that horse. I'm just saying. Maybe Nash needs, I don't know, a diet or a fucking can of Red Bull or something. Mother of God. Then again, it is Jacksonville, Florida, Texas. So it's really hot. Like, you know, and actually, no, but horses do all right in the heat. I don't know. Maybe he's just a shit horse. Like, that, you know? It could literally just be that he's a shit horse. Some horses are just shit at certain things. Like, he might be great at loads of other stuff, like eating apples out of people's hands and whatnot. But running after people, maybe not so much. You know? You're not going to get a Shetland pony to do that job because you'll be looking up at the guy. You'll be like, get on the ground. That's not the most intimidating horse in the world. Unless you've actually been around Shetland ponies, in which case you will know very quickly that they're incredibly intimidating. They're the chihuahuas of the horse world.
Female suspect involved in the drug deal is still in the area.
Go to the other side of the McDonald's. He was throwing stuff on the ground. Other side. Those are good boys. Good boys. It was where it was at, right? When we came into McDonald's?
Yeah, it's on the other side. You want to stay with him? I'm going to go because I saw right where it was at.
Go, yeah, go with him.
Started out over there. I saw the horses and then came down the sidewalk here by the fence line and then came through like where the sign is over here and then trotted through right here, came right through here, right through, and they were like, stop! And then they called it in at the McDonald's.
Do you see her throwing anything?
I just saw.
Guys, I don't think this is a legal arrest or stop, because not once in the entirety of this body cam footage did anybody say yeehaw or yippee-ki-yay or fucking, damn it, I wish I had another one lined up. What ones did I say? Darn tootin'. Nothing. How are you going to chase down a wanted man as a lawman and not say lawman shit?
Come on. Yeah. You got him for a minute?
I got him for now.
I'm gonna go look where he was throwing stuff.
We'll be back in 6 to 10 working days.
Oh, that's a good boy, Nash. Got that bad man. That was a good job, Bubba. Good boy. It was a good boy. Should be like
yeah, they look like Irish draft crosses. Usually they're crosses. The reason they use Irish draft, like for those who don't know horses, a draft horse is a big horse, like a working horse, like a Clydesdale, you know, pulls a plow, yada yada. An Irish draft is a lighter version of that, and they're actually known as a sports horse. They've got a turbo, I suppose, and a wing on the back, but they are incredibly powerful animals. They're massive, very fit, like they're fast, they're powerful, and really good temperament, and really good to train. Except for that asshole. He was just, I think he was a bit confused with what was going on, because it probably doesn't happen a whole lot, you know? He's used to being around people wanting to pet him, and because a lot of the mounted patrols, a lot of it is community engagement and stuff like that. But they are, of course, active service, so I mean, they do, you know, chase people like that. But if I was a betting man, and that guy didn't stop when he was told to, my money's on him getting away. Yeah, 100%. Not the sportiest sports horse out there. Incredible jumping horse as well. Like, they're great show jumpers. Like all of the horses that you see in the parades, the King's horses in London and all that shit, they're all Irish drafts. Well, most of them.
right here somewhere.
Where do you dump the 73?
They're gonna grab that stuff right now.
It was somewhere like right here. He started throwing stuff out his pocket. So if you just get out and walk around. It was like small is the problem.
Yeah, I know.
It wasn't a lot.
Is that your bag right here?
That other horse is an absolute unit.
That's the problem.
Yeah, I know.
Holy shit. Oh, you guys can't see that properly. Damn it. I obviously didn't do the screen well, did I? Yeah, the darker horse is a fucking unit. Holy shit.
Wasn't a lot.
Is that your bag right here?
So is
go
that
grab
dude.
some gloves, hang on.
Holy shit.
Good job on the radio, bro. It's really good.
Him? What the look at the size of that
It wasn't a
man.
lot.
Is that your bag right here?
Kabloom. He's the Irish Draft of the police world.
Let me go grab some gloves. Hang on.
Good job on the radio, bro. It's really good. Really good.
You got a beautiful ride there.
Thanks. Thanks.
Hey, ma'am, how you doing? Okay, good. Stand up for me. Turn around. Yeah, turn around. All right.
Am I under arrest?
Well, you're being detained right now, yeah.
For what?
Well,
Possession of narcotics.
I said potential narcotics.
What did I do?
well, you're being detained right now, so. You have anything in?
No.
I swear to God, right? That's the second time the horse whinnied, I think is what they call that in the States. I don't know what the fuck, what do we call it here? Just braying, I think we call it, or neighing, maybe, I don't know. Anyway, that's the second time I heard that sound, and I swear to God, the first time I heard it, I thought it was her doing a fake cry, and I was about to say she's not even trying. It was the fucking horse laughing at her. I honest to God thought it was her trying to fake cry. Tell me in the comment section if you thought that too. Listen
I
now.
said potential narcotics.
What did I do?
Well, you're being
literally
detained right now, so. You have anything in?
No.
No? No weapons or anything? Come on over here to my car.
He thinks it's hilarious, man.
Since officers can't find whatever the male suspect allegedly threw, an officer tries to look at the McDonald's surveillance cameras to find it. However, he gets distracted when McDonald's employees report someone using drugs in their bathroom and want them trespassed.
Come here, please.
I get distracted by a Big Mac right about now, truth be told.
Come talk to me. I'm not gonna beat around the bush. They want you to trespass from here because you go in the bathroom and do whatever you do. I don't have time to deal with that right now, okay? See all this?
Yes.
We got stuff going on. So hey, you want me to go grab you something to drink?
Yes.
Yeah, just wait out here. Just wait outside right here. I'm gonna grab you something, okay?
So it looks like I guess
Sarsaparilla.
this lady I have in my backseat, I guess she did a hand-to-hand with someone over there, 13. They tried to stop him and he 10-8'd.
The guy 10-8?
Yeah, guy 10-8'd. And I think they got him over there like the Burger King maybe.
Okay.
Or the McDonald's.
She got it or she gave it?
I think she gave it. So I've just got her. I'm going to get her name.
I'm assuming if somebody 10-8'd, it means they bounced. As in they took off.
And everything, but I think they're all down there. All right, ma'am. Not saying that you're under arrest and you're going to be arrested, but you're just not free to go right now. You laughing or what? Or was that a cough?
Maybe that was her.
You're laughing? Okay, what you laughing about?
I just thought of a joke in my brain.
Okay.
Let's search him and I'll throw him in my car.
All right. Hold on. What the hell is in that bag right there?
Oh, just food.
So sorry, guys. I am so sorry. Prepare for the cringe. I have to do it. She had that kind of husky laugh. She must be a little hoarse. Okay, that's the last. That's the last one. I promise. That's a false promise. Let's face it. I'll be right back. I just gotta go grab my coffee.
Food and what?
Chips.
Chips. Anybody Miranda's?
Not yet.
I ain't got that.
Okay.
I don't know. All right, come on, step on up, bud. You got anything in your pockets I need to know about? What's your name, man? Joe, when was the last time you were arrested, buddy?
Got out like 4 months ago.
What was you in there for?
For possession.
That's what I thought. Come on, let's go.
But I ain't made no possession. Okay?
Yeah, I know. You had possession last time, but not this time.
What's your name again, brother? Oh, you're swapping the cuffs?
Yeah, you're not gonna fight with me, are you? That wouldn't be good because this guy right here, man, he's.
Yeah, we don't want those problems. Gotta stay out of trouble, man.
No, I ain't do nothing.
Okay.
They just started chasing me in that ring. I got scared.
All right, have a seat. All right, listen. You have the right to remain silent. With that said, do you want to tell? You said you didn't throw some drugs down. Do you want to talk to me about that? That you didn't throw drugs down?
No, I ain't throwing no drugs down.
Okay.
These are yours, right?
Thank you, sir.
Where you think he?
So I saw him throwing the stuff literally right in that corner of the McDonald's over there.
Yeah, he threw this.
Was there anything in
Yeah,
it?
just sandwich and
Yeah, I saw him.
I was just running.
Well, what did you throw down? I mean, because maybe worst case scenario we got littering or something. Who knows? What did you throw down? Just a sandwich or food or what? Listen, here's the deal. You're going to be on body camera throwing stuff down. So what was it? Is it food? Did you get some food from somewhere? Because you have food in that bag.
No, I just got scared. I started.
Yeah. Okay. Because their body cams are going to show you throwing stuff, dude. You might as well say, hey, if it's food or something, we can deal with that. We got you a little littering thing, right?
Oh, no.
Oh, okay. All right, slide on in. Hang tight. That man said he didn't throw nothing. Y'all a bunch of liars.
Oh yeah. She's watching her body camera right now to see if she can get a better.
All right.
When you put in, I guess when you hook your camera to it, I guess it makes you put in an access code. And of course, it sent it to my personal email. But our laptop's not working, of course. It won't connect to the internet. And then on my phone, it didn't work. So I swear by memory it was right here. Someone could have picked it up, or it's in the bushes. It was very small what he threw. A car could have ran it over by now. The girl he handed off to, though, if they can get it on her, that's great. If not, then I guess we'll jail for resisting. I don't know.
All right, ma'am, come on, step on out. This officer right here is gonna search it real quick.
I guess cameras, the dude can't be here for another hour, 2 hours before he can get here to access the camera. So
You think he dumped something before here too?
yeah, I think it was all right there in that McDonald's.
Hey man, I'm gonna toss this out. Is that cool? I'm gonna throw it away. You can't take this into jail, is what I'm saying.
If you end up going to jail, we're going to throw it in the trash. You can't have it in the jail, and we can't keep it for you. We don't have any other choice.
Yeah, all right. So I'm gonna throw it out, okay?
I hate that our laptop won't work.
I've got everything's done. I got the cursor between two lines. If you just want to knock out a real quick narrative.
That horse, just saying, for anybody who's interested, that kind of looks like a Clydesdale to me.
I've
So
got
that would explain a hell of a lot more why that horse in pursuit of that gentleman was moving in minus miles per hour. Clydesdales, I believe, are the second biggest horse breed in the world, just behind the Shire, I think. Anyway, it doesn't matter. They may be the heaviest. Anyway, Budweiser horse, basically, for anybody who doesn't know what a Clydesdale is. Not exactly a fast horse, so that makes perfect sense, but an absolute fucking unit.
everything's done. I got the cursor between two lines. If you just want to knock out a real quick narrative.
Yeah, I can. Are you comfortable holding him?
That's fine.
Okay.
He's bigger than me, but I think he'll be all right.
If he tries to eat the grass or pull back to them, just, yeah.
Okay.
And just watch your feet.
That's a good horse. That's a good horse. Hey, look here for a selfie.
And they are a really, really good natured breed as well. They're so chill. Because it's easy to be chill when you're the biggest fucking thing around, you know? Because nobody's messing with a Clydesdale, let's face it. I think that's coming up to the end of the video now. Come on, buddy, cheer up. Why the long face? Come on, man. I could not, like, what you call a cowboy who works in finance? A lone ranger. Oh, fuck it. Okay, that's it now. I'm not doing any more.
That's not a horse.
A police horse.
Do you know how to ride a horse, Dad?
Yeah, I've ridden horses. I'm not saying I'm an expert, but I've got one right here.
He's
See?
like, I can
And he's a
probably
good
get on
horse.
it and not fall off immediately.
Yeah. Oh, you're funny. That's not nice, Mary. See? They even, this one don't have. They actually normally have badges.
I was so confused right there about what was going. I had no idea who the lady was talking, who that was, and why she sounded like she was inside a biscuit tin. That was very confusing. There's something really special. Like, horses are amazing. Like, they're such an incredible creature. And obviously Ireland is known as the land of horses. It's that's the end of that anyway. Horses are a big deal here. We love horses. Like, I come from a small drinking village with a horse problem. You know what I mean? This whole region of Ireland, probably 50% of the fields around here, just horses, you know what I mean? And we're talking some serious animals as well. Like, I mean, there's a few other studs around this area that breed some of like the most elite race horses in the whole world. Like, that's no exaggeration. Essentially, the best horses in the world come from Ireland. Godolphin Racing now among many others. I'm just trying to think off the top of my head. And then, of course, some of the greatest jockeys. But then again, the racing we have here in Ireland is over jumps, over fences. It's called National Hunt Racing. Not to be confused with just hurdles. These are fucking enormous open ditches, as they're known. Unbelievable. If you've never seen it, look up the Aintree Grand National. Chaos. I mean, you got like, I don't know, I'm not good at counting horses, but approximately 5,000 horses. Or maybe 35, something along those lines. But it's absolute chaos. So definitely, if you've never seen it, do check it out. Anyway, that's the end of the video. It was mild enough, don't get me wrong, but it was just kind of fun, you know what I mean? Like, when I read the caption, the police horse chases after drug dealer. First of all, we actually never got the evidence. So I don't know if they said it earlier in the video or if I already listened to it and it was at the end. Basically, they never proved it. Because whatever he had, he threw away and they don't know what it was or where it went. And I mean, you could guess that it was probably drugs, maybe. Maybe it was a packet of salt. They just came out of McDonald's, you don't know. And that's the point. We don't know. So the balance of probabilities there, no bueno. And then the other side of it is you're kind of expecting like, this high-end drug dealer, like crazy running away from the cops and they're like running them down on their horses and blah, 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 blah. And it's literally an enormous Clydesdale just like plodding along. And she's like, come on. And the horse is just like, oh, fine. But I'm not going any faster. And he's just like, and she's literally begging this horse to go. But again, it is a Clydesdale. I mean, they're not a fast horse. They're unbelievably powerful, but not great in a chase. Kind of like me. If I'm in a scrap, if I'm in a fight, if I get you, you better watch out. I've never lost a fight in my life because I'm very quick at running away. I know, but like you got a big, strong dude, right? If he gets his hands on you, he'll pull your head off. He'll fuck you up. But if you outrun him, then you're fine. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of like the Clydesdale. If he did manage to catch up and run that guy over, that guy's now a stain on the ground, right? You're talking about a 1-ish ton horse here. But the chances of him actually catching him pretty slim. Actually, there's a field nearby. It was just behind my childhood home. Massive hill field. And the guy that owned the land had, oh God, he must have had, again, I'm bad at counting horses. I would say in that field, he must have had 8,500 horses. No, I think he had about like maybe 15 or 20 Clydesdales. And they would always be up over the brow of the hill for whatever reason. I guess, it was close to where their stalls were or whatever, and where they would get fed. And you stand down the end of the hill, and when our city cousins would come down, we would scare the absolute shit out of them. So we stand down the end of the field and just get a plastic bucket, throw some stones in it and shake it. And the horses, for anybody who has horses or are familiar with horses, when they hear that sound, it's go time because that means they're getting their really tasty food. Because they don't just eat hay or they don't just eat grass, Anyway. Next thing you know, you give the bucket a little shake, wait about 2 seconds, and then the ground literally starts rumbling. Like, no joke. You can hear them coming up the other side of the hill, and it's just and they come fucking flying down like a cavalry charge towards my cousins and myself. And we know better. They're going to stop dead right in front of you. Like they've no chill. Like they don't slow down and stop. They just stop dead because they're massive. They can just stop, But my cousins are gone. They're back in the city at this point. Like they see these fucking enormous rhino-looking things coming over the hill. But anyway, folks, that was the end of that one. It was a bit of fun. I liked that one. I thought it was good crack. I got lost in a forest today. It's a little bit embarrassing. I got lost in a forest that is so close to where I live that I can literally put my hand with a bit of a reach out my kitchen window and touch the first trees of that forest. Took a little stroll in there. Was going to take the dogs, but it's like, it's the middle of summer, so everything's overgrown. And I was actually foraging for plants for my garden. So I'm doing up my whole garden outside. Because since the injury last year, I haven't been able to do anything that I enjoy like that. And I love going out into the woods or up the mountains. And I love gathering plants. Now, bearing in mind, there is strict rules in Ireland with respect to gathering plants from the wild. We're cool because this land is owned by, my mate that I rent from. So we're okay. We're allowed to do it. If it's public property, it's a bit different. And it just depends on the plant as well. So yeah, anyway. Excuse me. This particular forest is a primordial forest. Like, it is literally among the very few remaining ancient forests in Ireland. So it's heavily protected. Even so much so that some of it actually extends around to the front of my house. And there's really, really, really old trees that are easily 200, maybe a little bit higher. I think 200 feet seems like a lot. They're fucking massive though. Like, they're so high up. And as a result of this ancient forestry that we have around the area, the wildlife is next level. So anyway, I go for a stroll into the forest, and what I look for is like little tiny seedlings and saplings that are right under the tree that will never make it in the wild. And I will take those and plant them around this area to try to build back up that natural forestry. So there's about maybe 30 acres that direction that's now designated for us to do that. So anybody who wants to can do it. Preferably all native species that are found in the adjoining forest. Basically, that's what we're doing. And so it's a little project between us all. And so anyway, went into the forest, instantly got lost. If you're in a kind of a modern forest, like a planted forest, it's fairly easy to find your way out because it's usually very level or like level on a hill, if you get me. And it's kind of laid out in a specific way because it makes it easier to cut those trees down, in the future because they're timber forests or whatever. A primordial forest? I don't know if primordial is the right word, but an ancient forest? Oh my God. Different story. Like in the summer in Ireland in that forest, it's literally, it is a jungle. Like it was so humid in there. There's fucking vines everywhere. There's literally ancient trees. Like, it's so cool. It was absolutely awesome. And I saw literally all of the rare wildlife that live in this area. I mean, you're talking like 2 p.m. here. Animals that are usually kind of not out at that time, but because it's so dense, it's quite dark. There's insects everywhere. So like it was busy in there, if you get me. But I was completely on my own in that forest. I'm not joking, like 1 or 2 zigzags in and out of these trees because there's no straight lines in that forest. And I was completely disoriented, completely lost, couldn't see the sun, so I didn't know where I was. Phone wouldn't work in there. Phone doesn't work around here anyway, let alone in there. And I genuinely, it was the closest thing I can say that I ever felt to feeling like I was in a completely different world almost. Or like that I traveled back in time to a time before humans. It was absolutely remarkable. And the most modern thing that I saw while finding my way out was, I'm not 100% sure what it is. I think it might have been a very early Celtic chapel, a very early Celtic Christian chapel. So about the maybe 5th or 6th century. So when you would have had like the Saxons, the Anglo-Saxons in England, you would have had Celts here. So around that same time-ish, St. Patrick kind of era. That was the most modern thing I saw for literally 4 or 5 hours. And eventually, as I kind of you kind of know when it's thinning out when you're getting to the other side. And I was thinking, I could pop out anywhere here. I could pop out down by the river, I could pop out by the mountain, or I could pop out at home. And I hope the fuck it's at home because if it's the mountain or the river, I'm going to be walking all day. And I'm too fat for that. So, built for feed, not for speed. But it was absolutely remarkable. And I'm going to go back in there in the next few days, as long as the weather's okay, because we're due a few fairly hefty storms. You can kind of feel it now. But I'm going to take my camera in there with me and show you guys the wildlife that I saw today. It filled me with so much joy because it's getting rarer and rarer here in Ireland in particular. Um, and like, as I said, like the farm we're on here is completely protected. So it's so strict. Not just the wildlife, but the plants as well. We have certain types of mosses here that you literally just cannot find anywhere else in Ireland. So there's some guys come and they take samples of it all, every now and again, every couple of months, and they go and propagate it around the country in similar regions, basically. There's a tree in the kind of front lawn of the property. I think it's an oak. It's a really old tree. It's absolutely enormous. Not very tall, but very thick and just wide. Like it spreads out. It's enormous. And that tree is older by literally centuries than the United States of America. That tree has been in that yard since before the house was built in 1630. So that'll tell you it's just truly it's literally an enchanted forest. It's so enchanting. It's amazing. So today I saw some really rare species, and part of me was gutted that I didn't have my camera to be able to take photos of them because you don't get to see them all that often. But then another part of me was like, this is just me and them now. And it was a beautiful feeling. It was just so amazing. And because it's such a deep forest, they've never seen a human before. Like nobody goes in there. You'd be crazy to go in there if you don't like know how to navigate those forests, which I got lost, but I'd be fine in there, I'd be safe in there. I saw a few badgers with a couple of kits, which was pretty cool actually. They were bigger kits, obviously, like they're probably 4 or 5 months old. I saw about 3 pine martens, which are incredibly rare. They're kind of like a weasel, much smaller, kind of like a ferret, really. Beautiful creature. I saw 3 of those, 2 together and 1 on its own, not long after actually. And then as I came down around by the little stream, then obviously see mink all the time. They're not particularly rare. They are protected, but they're not rare. And then I saw a couple of owls. I'm not too well up on owls, birds in general, so I'm not sure what type. But when I described it to my buddy, he was like, "Oh, that's a whatever owl." I wasn't listening. And he said, yeah, they're not very common. All the trees around here are full of owls. So as a result of that, we are not allowed to put down rat poison, which, it's not the end of the world, but we get some monsters around here. I'm not joking. Like, I genuinely am super careful about putting those. Where are they gone? They're both hiding under the blanket. In this heat, really? I'm terrified of leaving them out at night. I go out with them. I've got my headlight on because it's pitch black here. There's no electric lights for miles around. Because like we have foxes down here that they're like Alsatians, like German shepherds. They're massive because again they have free reign down here. Obviously birds of prey would take those fuckers for a snack. And the rats would actually attack them. Like they're fucking huge, man. Anyway, I'm blabbing now because I'm really tired. I had a long day today, really hard day at work, and came home and I was working in the yard, and then I went to the forest, and it's after catching up with me now. I'm pretty tired. And I'm working in the morning. I'm working in like 4 hours, so I gotta go to bed again. I had a long, nice nap out in the forest. I actually did. I fell asleep in a tree. It was lovely. It was oh man, I felt like such a hippie. It was great. Mind you, I came home and had bacon and shit. Like so. Don't worry, I'm not going to be a vegan no time soon. Can't be a cowboy and be vegan. Anyway, folks, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you all enjoyed that, and we'll catch you in the next one. Sancho.